Quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Josh Allen in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago. And another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
12 yards. Leads to 3rd and 11.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory.
15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
1st down, San Francisco.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Looking for Kemp, and that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Paris Campbell, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25.
2nd drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And that is incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Now Burrow. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Intercepted by the...
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson looking, and this is caught. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Colts, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25-yard line. Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 42-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that. Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
At their 40.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Call it a gain of 3. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Connects here with the tight end, Blake Jarwin. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. Now a toss. This is Gallman. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you. Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going. A lot of football left to be played. A check on the numbers receiving for Anderson last week. 6 catches, 54 yards, and a touchdown. And you know what he did all week in preparation for this one? Hydrated. Salivated. Yes. Stretched. Dreamed. Going against the last team in the league against the pass. Yeah. He expects to catch every one thrown today. You're right. They have struggled 32 of 32 in that category. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Colts, nothing.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Blake Jarwin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown. And that'll make it 13-7. You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too. Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked. That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometime. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tim Patrick, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts have tied things up. They can take the lead with the extra point. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. I mean, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
The Niners take over 1st and 10. At their own 27.
Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, all right? That's all on him, but he also knows he's got to erase it from his mind and get back out there. This drive, very important.
Throwing again is Watson. Campbell making the catch. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give him 32 on the play.
How about the first half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays already in this one.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 35. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of...
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And once again, the 49ers are back out. Elliott on for the extra point. And oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense. You know, normally he's probably happy with how he's playing. He's playing pretty well, but in the second quarter, you look up your team's losing. I don't think any quarterback's satisfied.
Not at all, and what they're really seeking is how do I play even better and inspire my teammates to do exactly the same in order for us to get back on top on the scoreboard. That's when you find out you have a quarterback. If they're just satisfied with their stat line,
they're not really a leader.
Not at all. You just have a guy playing the position.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Fletcher Cox busting through to get him for a loss of 6. The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Gallman will run it, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
Burrow looking to pass. Setting up the screen. This is Samuels. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, they've all been going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Open man is Kirk, complete. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
At the Niners' 46-yard line.
And Burrow going to throw again. This to Jarwin. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 35. 12 yards there and a first down. Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
On the carry, it's Samuels. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Samuels, the ball carrier.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
At the 23.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that will cut the lead down to just 2.
Niners 19.
That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. And what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Catch made here by Campbell. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense. He's doing his job, but the bottom line, they're losing. They've got a deficit to make up here, and he knows it.
And quarterbacks who last in this league learn that lesson really early. You may have had a great stat line and felt pretty good about how you played, but if your team didn't win, it almost doesn't matter. And right now, he's adopted that attitude. How do I get better? How does my team get better? How do we find a way to win the game?
Now he's hoping to lead his team to a successful drive. Outright completes it to Jarwin. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now Burrow to throw on second down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From midfield now, Burrow. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. So we reach halftime here in a 10. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. To throw again, Watson. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Paris Campbell, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Now Coleman. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 44. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. This is Gallman. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilk. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And he's going to let it go deep. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words every time we hear that. things tend to fall apart a little bit. And that's what.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Paris Campbell, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
The two-point attempt is no good.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if you're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
On second down, Burrow. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First and 10.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Here's Burrow. He'll get this one to Patrick. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use
pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Fletcher Cox able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it.
Oh, a miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown, Colts.
So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
On the return, Andy Isabella. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Isabella on the return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20.
So here are the Niners to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Dancing to his left. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
First down, 49ers.
Watson on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
John Watson.
Going to need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal?
3rd and 15.
3rd and long. It's Watson eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who...
And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Paris Campbell with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked.
At their own 25-yard line.
Indy set to go on offense once more. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. First down. Here's Burrow. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
And 2. At the 33-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And this is going to be intercepted. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside. Not easily covered, and then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the first. Now left side on the swing pass, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a Scotia credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
25 yards.
25 yards that time.
First down.
From the gun, here's Watson. And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Paris Campbell.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Back to the air, Watson on second down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Paris Campbell with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving them up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
The tight end Jarwin with it out on the left side.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Again, it's Burrow. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Fletcher Cox bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. And now a pass dumped off to his running back. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, and on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And down he goes. A sack. They sack him back across midfield at about the 48-yard line. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Now a 1st down throw, Watson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And Watson's going to throw it here. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On first down, Watson. His throw caught right around the 6. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Again, it's Watson. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Touchdown.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
And the Colts getting ready to go. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Now Burrow. This to Jarwin. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Blake Jarwin.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play,
2nd and 2.
but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 42.
1st and 10 at the 42.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. That's going to be caught by Kirk.
Burrows.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. A final shot now for Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Tonight's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.